Just want to thank you out for coming out this morning for what we believe is going to be an exciting announcement for citizens and visitors of Virginia's Blue Ridge. In 2012, we began rolling out a capital improvements plan to renovate and remodel our venues, not only to bring it up to industry standards, but also to inject a fresh perspective into the venue that was less than a decade from turning 50 years old. And I hope you will agree that the progress we're making is visibly restoring this facility to a level that makes it look new again. We're grateful, so very grateful, to our Assistant City Manager, Sherman, and to our Honorable Mayor Sherman Lee, and all of City Council, and my great staff who's lining the wall back there, for their willingness to reinvest in this venue and for supporting our efforts to make Berglund Center one that we can all be proud of. Then in 2014, we rebranded the Roanoke Civic Center to become Berglund Center when we entered into a 10-year naming rights agreement with Berglund Automotive. The rebranding seems to complement the physical improvements of the building and has put a refreshed focus on our local business. Then in 2015, we announced the return of professional hockey to Roanoke, and the Rail Yard Dogs began their franchise history with us in the fall of 2016. And it's hard to believe we are about ready to enter our third season, and we continue to be proud that Berglund Center is the best and biggest doghouse in Virginia, if not the world. In an average season, we host about 325 events, and we just closed out our fiscal year 18 hosting over 400 events. And we're so proud of that, and we couldn't do it without the support of the people in our community and the city and the people who are willing to invest in this community. So it's only fitting that we share with you this morning the next step in our mission to provide our community with a venue filled with progressive and diverse events, to provide a new source of entertainment for sports enthusiasts, and to introduce you to someone who believes Roanoke is the perfect place to bring his business. And to make this special announcement, I would ask the Honorable Mayor Sherman Lee to take the podium.
Good morning, everybody. It's another great day for the city of Roanoke. And let me just thank Robin and some others. I'm pleased to see that our Assistant City Manager, Sherman Stovall, is here. Thank him for his work. And my good friend and someone who's taken, I think, this valley to higher heights, Mr. Landon Howard of Virginia's Blue Ridge. Thank you, Landon, for your presence and your continued work. And let me say this right off the beginning, right from the beginning. I support and appreciate the work that Robin Shawn is doing here in this Civic Center. I support her 100%. Thank you, Robin. It's another great day. As many of you know, I love sports. I have played them, coached them, and supported them my entire life. Sports are something that we all can connect with and share. They give us something positive to focus on. And man, do we need that now? And I'm appreciative of that, and as an adult, sports continues to play a very pivotal role in my life, and I love it, and I love what it does for our community. Let me just tell you a little something about Robin. I think it's important. I first met her in 1999 when we worked together on the Western Virginia Education Football Classic here in the city. And some of you who've been there a while know about that. We played that game for 13 years. And the WVEC was something I felt passionate about and was motivated by the fact that the purpose of it was twofold: to enjoy some great college football and to draw attention and raise money to keep young people in school. It was for dropouts, and we wanted to keep them going. And we hosted the WVEC in this valley for 13 straight years. We had college teams coming in to play, Coach, and that's something that was very significant. And from that, we brought about 1,000 kids back to school here in the valley because of sports, and that was a good thing. Over 4 years ago, my son Sherman Jr. and I approached Robin and Coach Woody Deans, former a great coach at Patrick Henry High School, about creating a basketball tournament or a challenge to be held there in Roanoke annually, which was to promote education and community service. And out of that was born the Lee High School Winter Classic Basketball Challenge. And it's hard to believe, but we're getting ready to host our 5th year of the Winter Classic this January. And as Robin mentioned, 3 years ago, we announced the return of professional hockey. And this fall, the Roanoke Rail Yard Dogs will begin their 3rd season at the Berglund Center. And I tell you, back in 1999, we had arena football. We started here. Many of you might remember the Roanoke team that we had, who played 3 seasons here, leaving in 2002. The Roanoke team played 6 games each summer, June through August, and drew crowds of about 1,200 a game. People in the valley love sports. They love sports in this community. And it's never a bad day to announce that a new professional team will be coming, and we're excited about that, and they will call Virginia's Blue Ridge their home, a new team, professional team, which is why I'm here today. And you all are here. We are pleased to announce that beginning in March of 2019, the National Gridiron League will enter its 1st season at the Berglund Center and will call Roanoke its home. That's a good thing. That's a good day. The National Gridiron League will showcase a fast-paced and quality brand of indoor arena football that will be sure to leave our fans entertained and excited about the sport and this league. We hope that citizens and sports fans, particularly football fans, will support our newest professional sports team. And boy, that sounds good. I tell you, it's never been a better time to live in the Roanoke Valley. This is a great time. And with that said, I'm pleased to be joined this morning and want to welcome the Commissioner of the National Gridiron League's Conference, Mr. Joe McClendon. Thank you, sir. We look forward to having you. All right.
Good morning, everyone. First, I would like to say I want to give thanks to the people of this community. I also want to give thanks to Robin Sean, also Mayor Sherman Lee, and all the members here in the Blue Ridge community have inspired us to come to this community and bring some great entertainment. Now, speaking on the National Gridiron League, just give some insight on us. The National Gridiron League was created in 2017. We were created to be a minor league alternative to the National Football League. We wanted to provide those individuals who just finished their college playing careers an opportunity to continue to play football in a respectable and a well-run league. We've worked hard to get to this point, and there's a lot of hard work that we must continue to do to get us to where we hope to be. We have some great and exciting announcements coming soon. But more than anything, I want to talk about what we saw in this community. In this community, and from the research we received, we saw a community that was working hard, striving to achieve more. And we wanted to be a part of this community as it continues to grow, as the Blue Ridge community continues to just prosper and really be the face of Virginia going forward. So that was the inspiration behind coming to the Blue Ridge region. The Berglund Center, speaking with Robin throughout our meetings, we had the opportunity to find a venue that not only had the dates that fit us geographically where we wanted to be, and also that make the renovations and make the investment to be a world-class facility. And that's the reason we chose Roanoke, and that's the information here behind the National Gridiron League. Going forward, we inspire to be a football league that's going to help these young men get to the place they need to be in life. Now, what happens with a lot of these young men as they finish their college playing careers is one of two things. When you finish your senior year, everyone asks you just to get into life. Now, if you've been competing in football for 15, some of these guys since they were 5, 6 years old, that's very difficult to just drop it and just automatically get into life. We want this league to be a transition for those young men to do one or two things: to get back into the National Football League, the Canadian Football League, or we want to prepare them to get into life. We hope we bring around 35 to 40 young college graduate young men to the Roanoke area. We hope those young men can be an asset to the community and continue to grow this community in the direction Mayor Lee has it going. All right, at this time, I want to hand it back to, I'm handing it back to you, correct? I'm going to hand it back to Rob.
Just want to ask one of our Valley's greatest leaders here, Landon Howard, who also sits on the Berglund Center Commission, to come up and tell us what he sees to be a benefit of bringing another professional sports to the Valley.
Good morning. I'm excited. What a way to start a Monday, right? Yeah. You know, this is great. I will tell you, this community, Virginia's Blue Ridge, Roanoke, is getting a solid, incredible reputation for sports, not only in the Commonwealth of Virginia, but also throughout the country. In 2017, we hosted 189 sporting events and tournaments. In 2018, we're going to have well over 200 sporting events and tournaments that we're hosting here. So our reputation as a sports destination just continues to grow and grow and grow. And Joe, let me tell you something. You're in the right place. Yes, sir. Yeah, you're here in the right place to bring this new venture here. It's going to be extremely successful, is my prediction. This community welcomes sports here and will be very supportive. But the most important thing is, I'll tell you two things that's very, very critical. When it comes to Roanoke City Council and the mayor and the professional staff like Sherman Stovall and all, you will not find better support from a city council than you will this one here. And same thing is true the Berglund Center. Robin and her team are the best in the business, and they will roll out the green carpet for you. Okay, and they're gonna work with you to make this successful. We will all work with you to make this successful. Bree Neds is here with me as well. Also Brady Woolwine from our team, and I'm committing them to help you to make this successful. So. We are so glad to be here. We're really, really excited, and what we're going to do is we're on our way. About in terms of visitation, $813 million is generated by visitors. I know many thousands of visitors will come in to enjoy this, and hopefully in the next 3 to 4 years we'll be up to $1 billion thanks to you. So we just really appreciate you being here, and thank to everybody for your support.
Okay, so we're not going to keep you waiting any further. I know that everybody wants to know what our team name's going to be and see the logo. So to unveil the logo of the team and to make that announcement, Mayor Lee and Joe McClendon.
All right, we're proud in Roanoke, Virginia, to be the home for the Virginia Iron Horses.
So again, I want to thank my team because they're going to be the mice in the house who make sure that Joe and his folks get everything they need to run a successful operation. Thank Landon and his team for helping us promote it. Again, I thank the City of Roanoke and Mayor Lee for their support because without them and giving us the nod, we wouldn't be here today. Thank you.